What it do? It is I, it is me, it is your boy E to the R to the I to the C. And this right here is a life in times of air. I just want to say, first and foremost, going to work on time, I sit in more traffic than anything. Like, it's ridiculous. When I show up, when I arrive a little bit at 9:05, 9:15, I won't be sitting in this much traffic. It's ridiculous. And I need to work from home. Second, you gotta always have a purpose as to why you're doing what you're doing. Like I said before, this vlog is pretty much dedicated to us being, my mind went blank. I'm thinking about my folks. Because I'm thinking about my folks because what I'm doing is because I want to be able to spend more time with my folks, my family, people I love, and not always feel like I'm tied to a job all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say all the time. So that's what they're building. They're building a 151 coffee over here in the parking lot behind Portillo's. Wow. If that's not a random spot to build a coffee place, I don't know what is. That is so random. To build a 151 coffee spot behind Portillo's in the parking lot. That is so random. But yeah, like I'm doing all this. What I'm doing so that I can have the freedom to go hang out with my folks, my family, and not feel like I'm always being tied to a job. Can't take off, can't do whatever I want. Always got to do this. I just want to be able to have the freedom to be able to be what I want to be, whatever I want to be. If I want to stay on the coast for 3 weeks and not come back, have that time. If I want to do this, you know what I'm saying? All these things boil up because you just want to be able to have the freedom to do what you want to do. So yeah, this challenge is all about, like I said before, being, financially free, mentally free, and having health as wealth. And to be able to have all those things, you got to understand what your purpose and what your why is. So I think a lot of times my why is my family, my folks, and just being able to just be me, to be able to do the things that I want to do on a regular basis. Because I feel like I do a lot of things that I'm able to do, but I don't feel free. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel free to the point where I can just do what I want to do when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole goal of everything. Understand your why, understand your purpose. Because when you start venturing off into, going up the career ladder and, venture off into having your own business or whatever it may be, you got to start understanding why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? What's your motivation to everything? And I realize, a lot of times my motivation is my family. My mom, my dad, First Lady, T-Man, Heart Boogie, EJ, all that's my motivation because I just really want to be able to just do what I want, when I want, however I want. If I want to wake up today and just go drop T-Mac and Heart Boogie off at school, I want to be able to go do that and then go home and chill, relax my back out, go to the gym, come home, take a nap, chill, play video games. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then start working on my work. That's what I want to do. But to get to that point, you gotta have things set up and structured so that things are good to go. Because it's one thing to be like, hey, I'm off, and to go do that. But to do it every day, that means you've already got stuff. You've already had structure in place to bring in income and have income to protect you, or to have income to take care of you, so you can continue to keep living how you want to live. So. All that just boils down to, like I said before, going after your dreams, going after your goal, being financially free, being mentally free, and having health as well. Because you don't want to do it for a short time. You want to do it for a long time. You want to be able to have that good mindset. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I feel like whenever I get like maybe a gray hair in my hair, it's not because I usually get gray hair. It's because I feel stressed or I feel aggravated. And a lot of times I feel aggravated because I know this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm learning, but I always be asking the Lord, what am I learning while I'm here? You know what I'm saying? And so, if I'm able to learn what I need to learn here, and then go on to the next, that's the goal, because that's what I really want. I want to be able to learn what I need to learn here, and then go on to the next, so I can use that skill for myself, so I can be able to be the person I need to be to take care of my family, and to hang out with my family, or whatever, Whether it be going down to see my folks for a couple weeks, or going down to see our brother, maybe at work, just sitting around, relaxing, cooling. You have a different mindset when you financially are okay or good, and you don't always have to be on the clock for somebody else. It's a different type of mindset, because you can easily go to the gym at 11, work out, come home, eat, take a nap, wake up, start working at 1, work till 4, be good. Or next day, get up at 9, work till 3. You're not on nobody else's progress. You determining your progress. You determining your growth. You know what I'm saying? And if you're one of them types of people where, you're able to have more income, you can always bring in more people to help alleviate situations. Because you got to think about it like this. How much time you think you would have if you didn't have to wash your dishes, cook your cook your food every night, every morning, or pick up or do unnecessary assistant type tasks, or tasks that you don't want to do? You probably, in them 3 tasks right there, you could probably save yourself 2 to 3 hours. Just think about it. If you didn't have to wash your clothes every day, if you didn't have to wash your dishes every day, especially if you didn't have to cook every day, let alone just do unnecessary other tasks that you normally do, think about how much time you'd have. If you didn't have to go over here, pick this up, drop this off, you save yourself 3 to 4 hours, maybe. That's on the light end, but you might be able to save yourself 3 to 4 hours, even more, each week. Saving yourself that time, not having to do those tasks, because you have the funds to go and get them outsourced to somebody else. That's why a lot of people that do that have money, they outsource stuff so that they don't have to waste their time doing it. Kind of like you have your business, and in the beginning you're making your own thumbnails, and you're like, man, this is taking me forever to make my own thumbnails. I don't know why, it's like you're sitting there, you're like, it's taking me forever to do my own thumbnails. It's taking me forever to do my own thumbnails. All right, you get to the point, you get to the money. Now instead of wasting that 20, 30 minutes doing one thumbnail, you can pay somebody, and now you're able to get 30 thumbnails done. And that 20, 30 minutes that took you to do one, instead of you having to do 30 and losing all that time, now you got that time back. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how much you outsource stuff that you don't have to do. You get it off your plate, how much time it will save you in the long run. So I say all that to say, we're on this journey to being financially free, mentally free, and creating health as well, so that we can outsource the things that we don't want, take them off our plate, so that we can have more time to spend time with our loved ones, our family, and whoever else that we want to spend our time with. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's you just want to spend time by yourself, reading your books, working on your stuff, or just spending time traveling or doing whatever makes you happy. The end point is you being able to have that time to be who you want and to live this life and not just live it. That's why I say keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. If you keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. You know what I'm saying? You got to live your life, because if not, your life is not going to live you, man. You'll be going through phases of life, and you won't be living it. Life isn't going to live it for you. You're not going to be able to enjoy it. Think about it. That's why I always say that. Keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. That's why I say that, because that means you got to live your life to the best. You got to go out and see things. You got to go out and travel. You got to go out and do these things that you want to do, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. Life is not going to come to you and say, hey, we need to go to Africa. We need to go to Germany. Life is not going to come and make these opportunities happen for you to get out there. We need to go see this experience. We need to go. Life is not going to go do those things for you. What life will give you is what you ask for it. Life is going to give you what you go through. Life is going to give you what you put out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put out the energy that, or the manifestation, or the speaking it out, and that I want to go here or go there, life won't give it to you. You just continue to go through life, never leaving your city, never leaving your area, and always wondering why others are traveling and you never had the opportunity. It's because keep living your life. You have to live your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. Life ain't going to live you. You live life. You got to take control of your life. You got to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to make sure that your life is the best life you can be, and that the things that you want in your life, you speak over it, you know what I'm saying, you manifest it, and you make it come to existence. Because if you don't, Life ain't gonna give you that. Life gonna give you the same mundane that it keep giving you. Get up, go to work, eat, come home. Get up, go to work, come home, eat. Get up, it's gonna give you that. But if you speaking what you want, telling what they want, life is gonna give you that. That's why I say, keep living your life. Because if you don't, your life is not going to live you.